Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited that you're here. And I love that little GoPro intro because those are some of the images that I remember from being in TCM school. So you're here because you're interested in being successful in TCM school. I'm a TCM student. I've been on my journey for 3 years. I've completed my 4 boards and I will graduate this year. But I learned a lot more than just acupuncture and herbs and in TCM school. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about how to study. I learned a lot about how to prepare for what's ahead of you, okay? And now that I've completed everything and I'm just waiting to graduate, I have a little bit of clinic time left. I've been reflecting about what did I learn and how can I share that with other students who are either in school right now or they are thinking about going to school to get a master's degree in Chinese medicine. So if you're in that category, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited that you're here. We need more acupuncturists. We need more people interested in traditional Chinese medicine. And if you're in the other category, you're in school and you're looking for ways to be more successful, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I want you to be successful. I want to be able to give you some information that will help you. So I decided that this is my first YouTube video, number 1, although this is like take 10 of the first YouTube video. But I'm really excited and I'm going to put together 5 videos. And each video will have a tip and maybe a little lesson that I learned along the way. And you already read this one. It's called Tip 1, Wash Your Bowl. And you must be wondering, what is she talking about? Right? Wash your bowl. Has there anything to do with TCM school? But in a minute, you'll see that it does. So it's actually Wash Your Bowl is a Zen story that I'm going to share with you. And Zen stories are meant to be interpreted. So when I tell you the story, you're going to shake your head like you shook it when you read Wash Your Bowl. What is she talking about? I don't understand what she's trying to teach me or trying to show me. But that's okay, because what I want you to do is think about the lesson, go and do some research on your own, and try to incorporate some element of it into your plan to get you through TCM school. So, haven't even introduced myself yet. My name's Irene. I've been in school for 3 years, like I said. I've been to 2 different schools, 2 different states. I've started from the beginning of knowing nothing about traditional Chinese medicine. I didn't have a background in it. I didn't know one single herb. In fact, I'd never even considered herbs. I'm a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for 28 years. But I did know that there needs to be change in healthcare. And I wanted to be part of the change. And so I set out on my journey to be part of that change. So you can do it. You can do this. Okay? No matter where you are in your journey, I have 100% faith that you can do this. So let's get to my first little jewel here, which was my very first teacher. He gave me this little jewel, which was very helpful for me in the 3 years, and it's going to be helpful for me as I proceed into beginning my practice, which is my plan. I'm going to start my own practice. And the first thing, he was my very first teacher. He was a history teacher, because Chinese culture is a big part of traditional Chinese medicine. You do get classes in Chinese culture. So he was my history teacher and the very first teacher I had. And what he said to me, or to the class, was that you don't need to believe in traditional Chinese medicine. You don't need to believe in acupuncture. You don't need to believe that herbs work. They just do. Just like you don't need to believe the antibiotics work. If they're going to work, they just work. And that was very meaningful for me, because when I started school, I would tell people what I was doing, and they'd say, "Oh, that's so cool. I really believe in acupuncture and that kind of stuff." And I didn't really understand, I would agree. And now I understand, all of this time later, I understand more clearly than I did when he said it to me, which is that as a provider and a practitioner of traditional Chinese medicine, it's my job to make the right diagnosis and come up with the right treatment plan, just like it's your medical doctor's job to do that same thing on the eastern side, or the western side of medicine. We're on the eastern side. We have the same jobs. We need to come up with the diagnosis and make a treatment plan. And if we do it incorrectly, we're not going to get the results that we want. Same on the other side. So let's get to the Zen story, right? Let's get to tip 1, wash your bowl. So it's a Zen story, and the story goes like this. Joshu, who's a teacher, he's in a monastery, and the monk walks into the monastery and he says, Joshu, I'm here, I've arrived, and please teach me. And Joshu says, did you eat your porridge? And the monk said, yeah, I did. And he said, then did you wash out your bowl? And in that moment, the monk was enlightened. So there you have it, right? What? That's the odd part. We don't understand the story. How did the monk get enlightened? What does the bowl have to do with it? But essentially, this story is about procrastination, and don't procrastinate, and how it's really important that whatever we begin, we must finish. So if you were typing on the computer and you finished the document, you wouldn't walk away. You would save the document and you would close the computer, right? So it's the same thing here. Prepare yourself by keeping that bowl clean, keeping your mind open, being ready for learning, and not procrastinating. Because if you procrastinate in a program like this, you're going to find yourself on the other end of it unprepared. And we won't get to tip 5, which is passing those boards with no fear, no worries. So start out with tip 1, wash your bowl, prepare yourself, prepare your family, prepare your loved ones, your colleagues, your work, because you're going to need them to support you, and keep yourself prepared for learning. So thanks for coming and watching this video. I hope that you watch the rest of them. I have 4 more tips coming, and I'm going to take you all the way from today, how do you start, all the way to the end of passing those boards fearlessly. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it. I'd love some feedback, and if you want to, you can subscribe, because at this point, my plan is to continue to do these videos, to sort of walk you through what it's like to set up a practice, and what are the things that I learned, what are the things I could have done better. So have a great day or evening or whatever it is. Just make sure it's great, and thank you, thank you, thank you.